this Wellness Wednesday, we are addressing an issue that's affecting so many Americans. The statistics show that fentanyl is now the #1 cause of death for Americans ages 18 to 45.
And for some, the danger can come from taking a pill thought to be something else, only to receive a lethal dose of fentanyl. Dr. Natalie Gentile joins us now alongside Dr. Liz Zona for this important conversation. And we do know that this is impacting so many families. It can start as one thing, lead to something else. It can also be something that you don't even know you are getting. For people at home that don't understand truly what fentanyl is, can either of you explain what it is?
So fentanyl is an opioid. It's a potent synthetic opioid, which means that it is very strong and it is synthetically made. So this is not something like morphine that is derived from a plant. Right. And it's made pharmaceutically in some cases. So I'm an anesthesiologist. I would use that in the operating room in micrograms, and I would give it to you safely from a controlled source. But it's also being made illicitly or illegally. So what's killing the vast majority of Americans dying from fentanyl poisoning is not the pharmaceutical, but it's the illicitly made fentanyl, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Dr. Gentile, can you tell us more so about just what is the concern with this? I'm sure there are several, but I mean, if you could name maybe the top 2 or 3 concerns.
Certainly. So as a family doc, seeing all ages and stages, right, it could take one pill for a kid to die from these illicit versions of fentanyl. And we talk a lot on this segment about the trust that a lot of people have in social media, and that's where they get their information from. Well, these kiddos are getting these drugs from things like Snapchat. And that's not a doctor prescribing this medication. And I think for me, it's that familiarity that then people can prey on, and then we have predators and children are dying.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that someone could think that they're getting a Xanax and they're getting something else. And it could be that lethal dose. It doesn't take much. As you said, you're giving micrograms in a very controlled situation, not what we're seeing some of these young people dying from.
And you mentioned it's the #1 killer of people aged 18 to 45, and that's true, but did you know it's the #3 killer of pediatric population?
Oh, that's so
And in studies, it shows that not only is it the #3, but that we're actually losing 22 high school age kids a week to illicit fentanyl poisoning. You may not be hearing about it on the news every day because it's scattered throughout the country, and that may end up being a number like 1,200 or 1,500 people a year. But behind every one of those stories is somebody that people loved. And when you look closer at the data, about 25% of those cases are linked to a counterfeit pill, and most of them died at home.
Wow. I'll be honest, we grew up in the age of DARE and, this fight back, but I feel like we are so badly losing the battle against drugs in every single way. And we're seeing more and more this increase in overdoses, in substance abuse. I don't even know, how do you stop it? What do we do?
Fortunately, there's a new drug talk, and songforcharlie.org has been very, very on the front and cutting edge of this. So songforcharlie.org, you can find the new drug talk, which I was honored to be a part of, but they have multiple different films that you can watch, some as short as 4 minutes. So I'd recommend you go there. And next Tuesday on National Fentanyl Awareness Day, we're gonna have a free community event in Moon Township at St. Philip's Church at 6:30, and I would invite everybody. We're gonna talk about the Good Samaritan law, why not to be afraid to call for help in an emergency. We're going to train on what to look for an opioid overdose and how to use naloxone, and we'll be giving that away, and also lots of other prizes and lots of education.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Talk a little bit about Narcan and how that's used to save lives.
So it is available over the counter now in a nasal spray, and it's going to be a blocker for opioids. It does reverse the effects of fentanyl if it's done in time, and it can be used basically right away. If you know that you have an opioid overdose, the signs would be that you have pinpoint pupils, that they're not responding to you, and that they have slow or no breathing. And you would always want to call 911.
Dr. Gentile, as a family doctor, what kind of conversations can we be having with our own children about this? And you're a mom too. These are important conversations that we need to be having with our family.
We were just chatting about this before the segment. This is something that needs to be talked about, just like we're talking about gun safety, putting on helmets, bike safety, right? Awareness around strangers. This is a conversation we need to normalize with our kids, make them aware of, not make them afraid of. And we also need to reduce the stigma around this topic and understand that there are other people dealing with this. This is not necessarily children that have drug histories, right? This can be a one-time event. And so supporting our children and understanding that Good Samaritan Act, that if something is, you see something, say something. You're going to be protected, and it's okay to talk about it.
Hard conversations that you need to have.
But you have to have
Yes.
them. Thank you both, and thank you for joining us for this Wellness Wednesday. To register for the event happening on National Fentanyl Awareness Day and to learn more about Direct Care Physicians of Pittsburgh or Rebel Wellness, you can head to our website. We're going to have more information for you there.